I'd like to introduce you to our flagship wading jacket, the Lotic. I'll start with the inside. Obviously we're fully seam taped, good size interior pocket. The laminate is our proprietary 3-layer Lotic laminate, highly breathable, 26,000 and a 20,000 hydrostatic head, hydrophilic membrane, super light, super quiet. We've moved away from the crisp and the crunch you'll find with many other pieces to create this soft two-way stretch fabric that's super waterproof. Moving to the front of the jacket, so we do the zip up. This is a two-way zip for a reason. It's for venting. So we have the popper system on the bottom where you can open the jacket up and make it more breathable in warmer weather when it's not raining. We have a very high collar on this piece. This is for the ultimate protection. There is also a cinch on the back here that will pull in the top of the collar. So when it's really cold and windy, you don't get any rain or any wind running down your neck. On the high neck collar, you'll notice we have a stowaway hood which is fully zipped. Once again, a YKK zipper, ideal for when it's very windy and the hood's flapping around everywhere on other jackets. We've eradicated that problem. You will notice that we have incorporated a little bit more fabric than you'll find on a standard hood. We find that with other jackets, the hoods are built to shape and they are quite tight and restrictive, so it tends to pull upon the jackets. You want unrestricted movement when you're casting. We have a bendable lip on the front of the peak, which you can adjust to either form your own peak or, as we wear them with caps, just to shape around the shape of your cap. So moving on to the front of the jacket and the pocket systems that we have incorporated. We have two good size Napoleon pockets for your fly boxes, which sit on both sides. So there's plenty of storage in there. Then on the front left, we have our special docking station, which allows us to attach keys and sort of clippers, your pliers. On the right hand side, we have a drop-out line storage solution. So you can fit 3 or 4 shooting heads, 3 or 4 poly leaders, a couple of spools of line in there, no problem. And then we're moving on to the sides. These are unique hand warmer pockets. So these are very thin, fleece-lined hand warmer pockets. What we do when we come back in after a day's fishing, hands in and out when they're wet. These get wet, you hang it up overnight, with these out, they're dry the next day. So we've taken away the problem of wet, cold hands constantly when you've been wading, as in with most other jackets. Moving on to the pocket on the arm, which is here, obviously for storage. You can keep lines, tippets, or whatever you fancy in there. It's not a massive pocket, but it's useful for storing small flat things. We also have the large rear back pocket, which I tend to use for carrying the euthermic jacket on a day where it could turn cold and you just want that backup piece if you're away from your truck or away from the hut. Moving down the arms onto the cuffs. So we have a micro neoprene lined cuff, which we have designed. It has a slight scallop on it to cover your hand. It cinches in extremely tight, but you will also notice these are anti-snag Velcro pieces, but we have taken the receiver right to the very edge of the cuff, so you will not get any curl up and line catch, which is a bugbear of mine on other jackets. We've eradicated that problem by taking this in really, really tight. Moving down to the hem of the jacket, we have built in this push button internal hem tightening system. So it literally, you just pull it in to tighten your hem, and then it's concealed back within inside of the jacket. That's the Lotic jacket. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video.